In this moment, the soul seeks sanctuary. Amidst the whispers of worries and the echoes of anxieties, there is a longing for a sacred space of peace, a place where the heart can truly rest and the divine presence becomes an embrace. Feel the divine inspiration drawing near. Perhaps the mind still carries the day's weight, replaying moments of disillusionment or facing tomorrow's uncertainties. It is a search for inner peace, for a divine connection that calms every fiber of being. Spiritual weariness, the feeling of helplessness in the face of difficulties, these are deeply human emotions. Yet, on this journey, God's presence is a balm, a compassionate guide. There is a truth that echoes through centuries. Jesus, knowing the depth of human struggles, offered the perfect path for prayer, a blueprint for surrender and the reception of boundless grace. Now, allow breathing to deepen. Feel the air filling the lungs and, upon exhaling, release all tension. The heart is ready to open and receive. In this sacred moment, hearts unite in a prayer that transcends time. Feel the divine presence as it begins. Our Father in heaven, a loving Father who knows every part of being. Feel completely safe in His presence. Hallowed be your name. Reverence God's holiness. Honor His name with the heart. Allow His majesty to fill the atmosphere, purifying and elevating the spirit. Your kingdom come. Visualize God's kingdom arriving, bringing peace, justice, and light. Feel this kingdom manifesting in one's own life, in the home, in the family, in the world. Your will be done. Surrender completely to God's perfect will. Release worries, fears, personal plans. Trust that His will is always for the greater good, even when not understood. He knows the way that one takes, on earth as it is in heaven. Feel the harmony between heaven and earth, the connection between the divine and the human. Visualize God's will, materializing in every detail of life. Give us this day our daily bread. Surrender every material need, every financial concern. Trust in divine provision. Feel the flow of abundance and blessing in each day, and forgive us our trespasses. Ask for forgiveness, for failings, for pains caused. Feel the lightness of liberation. Allow God's grace to wash away all guilt. As we forgive those, offer forgiveness, an act of liberation for oneself. Feel the weight of resentment dissipate, making space for emotional healing. Who trespass against us, confirm forgiveness, allowing the peace of Christ to reign in the heart. And lead us not into temptation. Cry out for strength and discernment to resist what leads away from divine purpose. Ask for wisdom in daily choices, but deliver us from evil. Trust in divine protection against all evil, all negative influence. Feel God's faithfulness as an unshakable shield, a secure refuge. Amen. Feel the truth of these words, the confirmation that prayer is heard, and God's presence is with the heart. Allow peace to flood the being. This prayer, simple yet profound, is a direct portal to the Father's heart. Remember, God wastes nothing. Every breath, every surrender, is part of a divine process. Where God's waiting room is God's workroom. Faith is not the absence of doubt. It's the courage to keep walking. What part of this prayer touched your heart most deeply today? What burden was surrendered? What provision was claimed? What forgiveness was granted? Feel the peace that has been received. We invite prayer requests to be shared in the comments below. Together, a powerful virtual prayer wall will be built, where voices unite in faith and hope. Know that on this journey of faith, one is never alone. God's promise is unwavering. May the peace that transcends all understanding guard hearts and minds, now and forever. Amen.